Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Good Morning live chat where we have no agenda. The conversation can be started off whatever you guys want to talk about. There's no one in here yet, so we'll give it a little bit. This is where we drink coffee, talk about the day, the week, all that good stuff. And yeah, I am eating some breakfast as well. I don't know about y'all. Did not sleep much. So, just talking about current events. It looks like uh, the Ukraine Russia stuff is definitely kicking up. Which there again, we knew it would. That's not new. That shouldn't be a shocker to anyone, I believe. So yeah, guys. Stoker did a short, well, like a 10-minute video, but it's still not too long of a video. And I've heard a couple of people mention this too, but just because Trump won is not, I don't know, that's not a reason to like stop, training and focusing on a preparedness lifestyle. I mean, there's so many different variables to that. It's, back in way back in the day, I don't know, since the beginning of time. Well, basically, I would say when men would have to hunt for their food, for their families, when they legitimately would have to be the defenders for their family. Let's say you lived out in the middle of this humongous piece of land. Back then, there was no calling 911. There was no nothing. The men were the defenders, the hunters. Like they if anything broke on the house, guess who's fixing it? So, it wasn't until I guess a few decades, or not decades, millenniums. Is that what that is? 100 years, millennium. Few hundred years ago, probably even a couple thousand. I don't know. At least a few hundred though. Men don't have to be that anymore. We've gotten so complacent and lazy to where, I don't know, there's a lot of men, I know men that literally talk about not, they don't make an effort. They don't even want to go. I know some that don't even want a gun. They're like, why would I want a gun when there's cops up the road? I'm like, okay. I'm just thinking, like, do those cops love your family like you do? And nothing against cops, but I I don't know. Anywho, but yeah, a lot of people are just getting to where, or thinking like, oh well, I don't need to prepare since Trump's in. He's going to save us. And Trump ain't saving anyone. He's not saving anyone. I'm glad he won. I'm not saying that. I am glad he won. We're going to get a lot better results. Oh, good morning. I didn't have a chat thing on. Demo Man Don, good morning. And Miss Sharon, good morning. Good morning. I hope y'all are doing good. I'm sorry I missed y'all. Hopefully y'all are still here. But yeah, I was just sitting here thinking. I'm like, normally I've seen at least at minimum good mornings by now, but the chat thing was not on. I'm gonna learn this one day how to do this. But yeah, guys, that's just what I want to say. Is now the Middle East, all that stuff is or not Middle East, Europe is spicing up. So don't stop doing what you're doing, what you've been doing, like that idea about having the food and water everybody's been getting with all this stuff going on. That's still a good idea. That's still a good idea. So, and holy cow, like if a hurricane is coming through your way, it may be time to beat feet. After what we saw in North Carolina, I hate that so bad for them people, man. Those folks can be, ooh, that's a long recovery. Long recovery. God be with them. Yeah. Amen, Miss Sharon. Anything to buy your time some family. All right. Is to. Anything to buy your family some time is a good idea. I agree. Yeah, anything. The way I've looked at it, anything to put your family in a better position is good to go. So, man, I tell you, I don't know if y'all heard. I was saying right when I got on here, I woke up last night like 1:15. I did not go back to sleep. I just laid there. I was super tired, but I could not fall asleep. It was like 3:30 before I fell back asleep. And then I get up at 5:45. I'm just like, why? But it is what it is. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens. Usually I don't have trouble falling back asleep, but man, last night I couldn't do it. Could not do it. Got some cool content to be working on this coming week. Oh, a good video is coming out tonight at 6 o'clock. It's the shooting portion of the Bear Creek Arsenal. We just got the one. I just did the initial, or I released the video. Had to be at work at 4 this morning. Man, Demo Man Don. Having to be at work at 4. I don't think I've had to be at work at 4 for a long time. I used, for over a decade, I got up at 4:30. But, yeah, getting there at 4, that's like almost military stuff. When we would go on the long rucks, after I got to my unit, we would have to be in formation at 4. Because it would take us that long. They wanted us to be done with it before we got to chow. Or so we could get morning chow. Man, there ain't enough coffee in here, guys. Good gracious. Gonna be a fun day. Oh, we got some more eggs from the chickens. They're starting to be kind of regular. That's good. That's always cool. I'm excited about getting eggs. That's a nerd thing I've been wanting to do for a long time. I don't know. It's really not chickens used to be a nerd thing, but now it's not. Now it's like, oh, dude, you're what do you call it? Self-reliant, whatever. Something like that. So, yeah, I'm excited about the chickens laying eggs. That's cool. I like that. And they're good eggs. They're good eggs. We've already ate a couple of them. Yeah, right now we're, my family and I, we love, how'd it go for y'all? Done? Yeah, that's what I know. My youngest daughter, I've been getting where I just let her check the little coop. The excitement on her face is priceless when she finds an egg in there. It's pretty cool. Then my man Don said he had the chickens for a little while. It's a lot cheaper to buy eggs, I will say that. It's a lot cheaper. Right now, we still are cooking store-bought eggs and mixing in our eggs. We ain't getting enough eggs yet to like completely feed us. But that's the goal. That's where I want to get, is to have enough eggs. Yeah, it's definitely, Miss Sharon said, having chickens is a great way to teach kids responsibility. I agree with that, because that's something they have to look at every day. They have to check them. Granted, I feed them in the morning, because I feed them early, but I'll still kind of make them go check on them. I'll always ask them, I'm like, have you looked at the chickens? So they're always rushing out there to go check them. So yeah, I agree with that. If anybody's into reading books, this is a good one. I'm finishing this one up by Stoker. Golly, I'm behind. I gotta do, it ain't in here, it's in there on my table. I gotta do book reviews. Red Devil 508. Good morning. We're just having coffee, talking, and living the dream. I was talking earlier about people not needing to stop their preparedness journey just because Trump won. So gotta still keep it up. You know, at one time, I was saying at one time in the old world, it was a normal thing to be up on your preparedness training. You know, at one time men had to hunt for food, and they had to be the protectors of the farm wherever they lived, and that's kind of went away. But just want to remind everybody, don't, anything you got, like any kind of training you were like, man, I need to get that training, food, water, that kind of stuff, guns, ammo, any kind of security stuff, keep it up. There's no reason to stop. Let's see. Oh yeah, book reviews. I got a book review coming Monday. I got the shooting portion. In case Red Devil didn't hear, I got the shooting portion of this video coming today. Yeah, a lot of these videos that you guys are seeing now, I'm actually pretty well ahead of schedule. I've since Prepared Citizens is the full-time job now. By the way, if you need an awesome medical kit or anything like that, please visit preparedcitizenstg.com and make a purchase on a medical kit or some pre-programmed radios. I got you guys hooked up. Those are two areas of preparedness that are probably extremely highly overlooked, and I just want to kind of give you guys a shortcut to the best of the best with those items. But anyway, since this is now full-time, I have been able to really hard focus on getting the content out for you guys and just sharing my findings, my knowledge, experience with people. So that's been nice. Like, next week's videos are already ready to go. Ohio Patriot, God bless you, brother. And that is a great point. Preparing should be easier now that Trump's in. That's a great point. Absolutely great point. Good morning, Miss Teresa. How are you? Miss Teresa is my one and only moderator. She so kindly asked, or volunteered, rather, to moderate. After one crazy morning, we had some weird had some weird comments. So that was super sweet of her, and I really, really appreciate her for doing that. That's awesome. Because sometimes a lot of this stuff gets away from me, and I am not mega savvy on this stuff. Yeah, we got a good crew in here this morning. This is a good group of folks. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are doing good. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, book reviews. We're gonna do book reviews. This is one I'm finishing up, and I have like 3 book reviews I need to do. I need to get off my tail and do them. The Crossfire backpack. It's not up here. Oh, there it is. This one. I don't know if anybody watched that Chess Rig review. Miss Teresa and Miss Sharon talking about who's top mod, but the Crossfire backpack review, holy cow, guys, that's a good piece of kit. I was very impressed with that, and I've taken it out twice now into property patrols. It's been very good. It's a very very good stuff. Yeah, Miss Sharon, I think, let's see, is it Red Dome that you're a moderator for? Also, which I know Miss Teresa is too. I can't remember. Yeah, okay. And is it Wiretap too, or is it just Red Dome? Somebody said. Oh, take it easy, Don. Oh, okay. I know, I feel bad. Red Dawn, he texted me last night. It was too late. I'm the opposite of all my buddies. I'm I'm cool doing this. I get up early, and you know, this is like day planning. Well, the day's kind of planned, but this is like, so I plan my days, and then once I get down here, the tactical planning starts, like minutes down to minutes. And like yesterday, I just planned like, this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. And honestly, I don't even think about when I'm going to do it. And then as of now, like when I get off this is when I say, all right, after kids are dropped off to school, I'm doing this. I'm going to be doing this at this time. I'm going to maybe take a quick lunch break. And then we're going to do, like I kind of plan what I'm doing, and then I actually go and do it backwards, reverse planning. It's weird. It's something, I don't know, I was taught a long time ago in time efficiency stuff, but it works. It seems to work for me. But yeah, Red Dawn texted me last night, and I was already in bed, so I feel bad. I texted him this morning, and like I said, he's the opposite, so it's gonna be a little bit before he sees it. He stays up late, man. The one time I did a live, it was a long time ago. I did a live with them. It was like pushing 2 o'clock when I got done. I was just like, I almost fell asleep on the live. Yes, I hear you, Miss Sharon. Yeah, they were big time night owls. I know when that live I did with Wiretap not long ago, I was telling him, I'm like, man, I said, y'all put me to sleep. And I said, it ain't because y'all are boring. I said, it's because like y'all operate way past my bedtime. But I love her. So 90% of the time when I catch the stuff, it's the next day. So I'm usually never. I will try to jump in if I'm, for whatever reason, up that late, or like if I wake up and I feel like I got time to go, and I'll, go comment or something just for the algorithm and stuff, try to help them. But yeah, it's late. wouldn't be a morning person. Wasn't for getting kids on the bus. Miss Teresa, yeah. Yeah, that's my wife too. Which my wife, she works night shift. She's a nurse. So, and she's not, my wife loves sleep. I think more than anyone I've ever met. Though now that I have a teenage daughter, she has given my wife a very close run for her money, which they are related, so, you know, it, my daughter definitely got it from her mom about sleeping. I mean, you know what's funny though? I've worked night shift a couple of times in my life, and I could do it. The work part at night didn't bother me, but trying to sleep during the day, I couldn't do it. Oh yeah, mine's about to be 15, Miss Teresa. She'll be 15 in February. So yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I think she'd sleep till like 2 o'clock in the evening if we didn't wake her up. Yeah, second shift isn't too bad. That's not too bad. The only thing that throws monkey wrenches in everything when you get older and like working different shifts is kiddos. But with me making the transition from my job to this now, my old job to this now, and my wife working night shift, it's actually worked out pretty good. Did I miss someone's stuff? Oh. But yeah, my wife, she can sleep whenever. Like she sleeps. And you don't mess with her when she's sleeping. Like we're all scared of her. We all love her. She's so innocent and sweet, but she's also very vicious when awoken unscheduled. Which I'm sure some other folks in here can probably relate to that. Hey, did anybody watch the Slishman video? Don't mess with the sleep. That's right, Miss Teresa. Yeah, did you learn anything? Like, did I explain that good? Yeah, the orange one. Miss Sharon. Okay, cool. I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to gear a lot of my explanations to folks that's never seen this stuff before. And sometimes I feel like I may not do a good job, and then again, I don't know. But I try to get, I like that it could be used multiple. Yeah, that's one thing I like about it. It's so versatile. You can do so much with it. And it does what it's designed to do very, very well, which is apply pressure to a wound. Oh God, yes. That one, I deleted that one comment because I'm like, that was just stupid. I normally don't delete comment. Like, there's one of my radio videos, some dude left a really dick comment. I just left that one because I'm like, dude, you're kind of contradicting yourself. But, yes, it's super easy to use. And that's one reason I've been kind of shifting towards that. Speaking of which, I need to text him. He is supposed to, be shipping me an order of 10 of those. Or no, 20. I ordered 20. Sorry. I ain't gonna order just 10 of those. Sam Slishman, though, the guy that invented the Slishman pressure wrap, he is gonna be on the channel December 4th. Let me check my date. Pretty sure. Yeah, I got live with him. It's gonna be in the middle of the day, around lunchtime. So most people will probably just catch it later, but yeah, he's a cool dude, and I love. Have a good day, Miss Sharon. But he's a really cool dude, and he approaches things at a pretty cool angle. He was an ER doctor, or heck, may still be part-time, but he's a good dude though, super. And what's awesome is he's super family oriented, and that's basically what led him to the Silishman pressure route. He wanted something that would be effective for his kids, for common injuries that he saw a lot in the ER. So. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Glad you're here, Miss Sharon. She's talking about the live whenever we do it. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm slow this morning. But yeah, I'm excited to have him on the channel. I've talked to him a few times, and super down to earth dude. And I tagged him. He's got a YouTube channel. I tagged him in that Silishman video I did. So yeah, it kind of stinks. I don't know. I'm gonna ask him about this. I don't know if it's something he wants to go like super public with, but the chest rig video. I did the his name is Sam Silishman. 72. I only have one good eye right now. I got hit in the eye with a tomato. Ow! Ow! Miss Sharon, you're going to have to quit that street fighting. You know, I get it. UFC is only for a few types of folks, and it just ain't for everybody. I know my internet could cut out any minute, guys. I never know about this internet. It's insane. It really is. But yeah, the chest rig video, that one. I gotta do another one. I gotta do one on an SOE rig. I'm gonna go from one extreme to the other. On this hand, on that one, it was like a $60 rig, super affordable. Like, honestly, like no money compared to most chest rigs. And then the SOE one I got, which I did buy it. It was not sent to me. I would love it if John sent me something to review. But, man, he's been doing it so, dude, he's got so many reviews out there. But I like reviewing his stuff, though. It's American made. It's excellent, excellent stuff. And, oh, yeah, there's that video. Thank you, Miss Teresa. The SOE, I got an 8 mag stack rig, and I have SOE canteen pouch on it. I got SOE, the tear off med pouch. I got the radio pouch. Excuse me. You know, the works. I know shit probably have probably close to $500 in that rig. But here's the difference. I'm not sitting here telling anyone that you need to go buy a rig that big to be taken serious, or a rig that expensive to be taken serious. You don't. But here's what I will tell you: when you're buying, especially in like the nylon area, you know, equipment, buying something like the SOE rig versus that, this is going to probably, I'm going to say it'll give you a few years of good service, possibly less if you run it hard, but it's going to depend on how hard you run it, basically. Now that SOE rig, one of my great grandkids is going to get that shit and be using it. And I'm not joking. Like, that's not an exaggeration. How do I know? Because it's already happening. Because John, the dude that makes the SOE gear, he's been doing it for, shit, I think you said 35 years, 30 to 35 years. There's already, like, I've already heard one story about a dude that bought a rig from John in the 90s. His son, and it was crazy. And then the dude's son, what was it? It might have been, dang, I don't want to, like, missay that. Anyway, the dad took it on some kind of deployment somewhere in the 90s. I don't remember which one. Something was going on during the Clinton era, apparently. Then the son took it to Iraq and Afghanistan, the same rig setup. So, Linchpin Supply, what is up, brother? That's who that was, wasn't it? Yes, sir. What is up? Germany to deploy 800,000. Linchpin, is that American troops or what is that? Or is that like German soldiers? I was stationed in Germany. That's why I ask. A mix. Shit. I know when I was over there, the fighting was pretty hot and heavy, and I mean it wasn't like a if, it was a when. But like being in a peacetime, I don't even know how the hell we call this peacetime lately. But anyway, it is apparently. It's I would be nervous if I was stationed over there today. It would basically be when our goofy world leaders mess up. Has Germany made a move on Poland yet? I meant not Germany, Russia. Sorry, dude, it's early. Oh yeah, Poland. That'd be way scary in Poland. I was in Hohenfels, Germany. That's where I was at. Yeah, Poland would be. You would be. Woo. You might as well be just getting ready. Like, you better up the PT game like times 3 or 4 and just be getting ready. I weighed 192 today, guys. You were I would have loved to have been stationed. I went to basic and infantry school at Benning, but I would have loved to have just stayed at Benning. I think this is running joke, and I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Drill sergeants would ask some of us, where would you like to be stationed? And I'm pretty sure they put you in the opposite of what you said. A scout. Hey, that's not too bad. We still I mean, you're still a pogue, but we still love you. Scouts are my favorite pogues. I'm gonna we're gonna give each other a hard time. Man, I tell you, that's probably one of the greatest things about being in the military is the hell you give each other. This, man, it's so funny. And even when we're out, like if I meet someone that's been in service, I don't know who the hell they are. We just meet each other and they're like, hey, I was such and such. I'm like, oh, you're an okay pogue. I'm like, but or the best is Marines. I'm like, yeah. I'll say something funny like, yeah, I tried to, there it is. I know, for the record, I really appreciated when you guys would let us ride on the Strikers. That was really sweet of y'all. But y'all would always soak up the AC and everything. And them luxury rides. Oh, man. But the Marines are the best. I remember telling one guy how the Army Marines are always like aren't ready for Marines yet. That's always the joke. And I always tell my one to them, I'm like, I get it because I actually tried to join the Marines first and I really wanted to, but when one of the first things you have to do when you get to MEPS is they hand you a jar, and if your head don't fit in it, you can't join. So my head didn't fit in the jar, so I couldn't join the Marines. That's always a good one. Because usually when you're like, yeah, I tried to join the Marines, they're like, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Couldn't make it, could you? It's funny. Good times. Good times. What's funny is the hell we give each other, and then like if an outsider gives any of us hell, we kind of snap on them. Well, guys, I'm gonna get ready and go wake some kiddos up and get them off to school, and get this day rolling. So Tuesdays and Fridays, so we're gonna do these. Never seen a Marine wearing a helmet. They always had to wear a boonie. It does seem like that, don't it? Oh yeah, hit the like button. I'm bad about that too sometimes. Hey, Miss Teresa, in your opinion, or in anybody's opinion actually, horizontal or vertical? Which one do y'all like better? Just real quick, because the last two's been horizontal. I don't know which one's better. Which ones you guys like better? Or does it matter? Who does it even matter? I like the horizontal. Okay, I like the horizontal because that flipping light ain't in my grill. Okay, I appreciate that, guys. Well, guys, if anybody wants to support the channel, what we do, please pick up a medical kit, all that good stuff. Horizontal has. Oh, okay. That's something I don't even look at. I'm horrible. I should probably start paying attention to these kinds of things. But if anybody wants to support what we're doing, go pick up a medical kit. The shooting portion of the Bear Creek AR is dropping today. I'll tell you, it did. Heck, just watch it. It drops at 6. And next week, the little guy, the pistol, those videos are scheduled for Wednesday, Friday, and then Monday's a book review video. So we got a bunch of stuff planned, and this week we'll be watching, or be working on the CF1 backpack. My final thoughts on that. Just what I've used it, I feel pretty good about it. I like it. So I'm gonna break that down for everybody, and then with the verticals. Mystery says it's harder to see the chat with verticals. Yeah, I'm learning this stuff, so please, any kind of feedback you guys got for me. I'm not one of these that's like, don't be picking on my stuff. I appreciate the feedback, everybody. But yeah, got some fun stuff coming up. I'm gonna do some more wood stuff too. So I think everybody liked that chest rig review. I did some of the wood. I enjoy that too, doing property patrols and stuff. So, all right, guys. Hope y'all have a great weekend. God bless every one of you. I really appreciate everybody that stopped in and had a sip of coffee, chatted for a minute. Really, really appreciate it. Set your chats to subs only. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't even know how to. I will look into that. Is that something you do like on the video? Okay. I'll change it later. I'll figure it out. I appreciate that tip. Thank you. I didn't know you could honestly do that. So that's good to know too. All right, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. God bless every one of you. And I will talk to you on the next one. And Miss Teresa said the trolls ain't that bad today. Thank God. Yep. God bless, guys. Here we go.